How to tell if an artist is real or AI. Y'all been blowing up my video about AI music, and this has been my most asked question. So in this video, I'm going to show you some of the ways that I can tell if an artist is AI or real. I want to start by defining what makes an artist AI, to me at least, and probably most of you as well. Now, I've given this a lot of thought, hence why I'm in different clothes, because it's a different day. But I think the number one thing that makes an artist AI to me is their voice, because an artist can sing over other producers' beats, other musicians' instrumentals, but at the end of the day, the thing that remains the same and solely theirs and their identity is their voice. So I'm going to name that as the number one priority in my definition of is an artist AI. However, we can probably make a couple subcategory points of are their photos AI, are their lyrics AI, are their videos AI, so on and so forth. But usually what I find is that if there's one thing AI, there's multiple things AI. Now, whether you define an AI artist the same way or something different is totally up to you. I'm just saying that's how I'm going to define it for the sake of this video. And disclaimer, just because there's a person behind the AI artist does not mean that the music is not AI. AI is not sentient yet and needs a person behind it. So all of these AI artists have a person behind them. For now. And P.S. I'm not saying that this is a good or a bad thing. That is up to you. I am just here to inform you. Now, I do think AI artists are harming real artists, but that is a whole other video. All right, now that we have our definition down and my intention here, let's get into some of the ways that I can tell that these artists are either real or AI. This is in no particular order, by the way. I'm just gonna go. What we're looking for here is either a photo that is not a clear portrait of somebody, or if it is a clear portrait of somebody, are they hiding their face, or is it overly polished? If it's any of those three things, I'm not saying that it's a dead giveaway that it's AI, I'm just saying it's a red flag for me. Obviously, that can be an artistic choice, and plenty of real artists do that. I'm just saying red flag. So let's go ahead and dive into Dre's music. So one of the first things I look at are the titles of all the songs. Are they extremely pointed to the niche? Like this, for example, Ghostface, Ride Me Like You Hate Me, Mommy, I'd Burn the World for You, On Your Knees, Run Baby Girl, etc. Again, this can be good branding, but it usually comes with years and years and years of artist development. Which to that point, let's go and see how long this person has been releasing music. Just gonna scroll through the discography real fast. First song is in 2025. Yeah. I don't think so. Which, for those of you who don't know, AI music basically started popping off in late 2024, early 2025. So if you see a lot of music just spawn out of nowhere from 2025 or 2026, that's usually why. Except for yours truly, because I'm a psycho and wanted to challenge myself to release a song every single day last year, but most artists in their right mind would never / couldn't ever do that. Okay, a second red flag is the voice. Does it stay the same between songs or not? Now, changing the articulation in your voice is one thing, but it being a completely different voice is a dead giveaway. So let's listen to this song, Ghostface. You run through the dark, I stay on track. Every step you take, I'm on your back. Borderline sounded like a female, but let's go to another song. Red flag number 3. AI lyrics always do the same thing. I don't blank, I blank. It's not blank, it's blank. They also tend to not rhyme often. So let's check out these lyrics. This ain't love, this what you don't have at home. What did I say? This isn't blank, it's blank. Red flag. Let's look at the rhyme scheme. Love, home, me, show, you. Where's the rhyme scheme? So far, Dre's has hit multiple red flags for me. Overly polished photo, song titles are way too pointed, a bunch of releases out of nowhere starting around 2025, songs sound like they have slightly different singers, and the lyrics read like every other AI lyric I've ever read. But unfortunately, that is not all. Let's keep going. Tattoo. AI is notoriously bad about tattoos. It doesn't really form anything. Let's take a look at his arm. That is a nothing burger of a tattoo. There is no subject at all. AI is also really bad about keeping the same characteristics from one photo to another. So let's take a look at the very first photo Dre's put up, which is this one. He's heavily tatted from the arm to the chest to the neck. Then in his later photos, he's got no chest tattoo, and these photos were posted later after this one. Did homie lose tattoos? No. Again with the nothing burger of tattoos. Another thing I like to look at is if they have any videos of them performing their songs, and he's got none, and he's done every freaking AI trend ever. This video is of him playing guitar, but not a single guitar in that song, and he's also not singing it. Now, this last one is going to be the hardest for me to explain, but I'm going to do my best. The vocals of every AI song have this swirly high-end thing happening in the background, and it's trying to simulate this thing that we use called reverb, which is like if you're in a really big building and you clap and it reverberates. That's reverb. And what is happening is the computer is trying to piece the vocals together and make it sound natural. For now, at least. It might be better in a year and we won't be able to tell then, but for right now, it's a big giveaway. I'll play a quick segment of one of his songs so you can can hopefully hear what I'm saying.
Back arch, your breath gets deep. No mercy here, no love to keep. I'll fuck you till you lose your name. Tonight, baby, you play my game.
So let's review our AI artist checklist. No photo or overly polished photo. Song titles are extremely pointed. A bunch of music out of nowhere, typically starting around 2025. Lyrics follow AI tropes. Lyrics often don't rhyme. Lyrics use typical AI words. No videos of them singing online. Photos of them are inconsistent and overly polished. Their tattoos, if any, are blobs and are also inconsistent. And vocals have that weird high-end swirly thing. While editing this video, I realized that the best advice I could actually give you is to tell you to go to ChatGPT or Suno and just type in "write me a smutty book talk song" or whatever your niche is, and find 10 different ways to say that, and watch how repetitive it is with certain things. Experience is going to be the best teacher. Anyways, if there's anything else y'all want to know that I missed in this video, just let me know in the comments. I'll see if I can make another video on it. Until then, I'll end this video the same way I ended the last one. Support real artists.